stay in your lane. Yeah, we get a little homie, you been getting some brain. Rapping about how you smoking weed like a chain, but I gotta be the one to throw the industry shade. Told you I've been fed up, get your bread up, you don't drop shit. Dropping so much fire, 2018, it's obnoxious. Put me on the 16, watch the numbers rise, just went from the bubble to the top.
You are now tuned in to the Dads Who Live podcast. You have your host, Tyler Gaeta. Please give us a like, share, 5-star review, guys, if you got anything out of this podcast. I want to grow this thing organically. I don't want to do any paid ads or anything like that. So you tell a friend, they tell a friend, they tell a friend. That's how we get this shit done, man. If we added value to you, please give us a like, share, 5-star review. You can catch us on IG at Dads Who Lift Apparel. We're on Facebook, Dads Who Live Podcast. We also have a Facebook group of 52,000 like-minded dads, almost 53,000, that are just trying to be the best selves to stay fit at the same time. If that's something that interests you, check that out. It's a Facebook group called Dads Who Lift Official. What I want to talk about in this podcast is all these fucking New Year's resolutions in 2022. All these people bitching about this or that, or I want to make this change, or I want to make that change, or I'm so unhappy because I'm overweight and I can't, I'm not physically fit. I don't have energy to play with my kids. I can't this, I can't that. But then whenever you give them the fucking solution, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, right? To change that. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. I can do this part. I can do a little bit over here. I can do a little bit over there. Oh, I want to be a fucking man. I'm going to make my first million in 2022. I want to make my first million in 2022. Okay, well, here's a coach that'll help you get there. Here's someone that can outline how to do that. Oh man, I don't have time for all that, or I don't have money for that, or I don't have time for that. I can do this part. I can give this much to it, but not all of that. You're never gonna fucking get there, and you don't fucking want it bad enough. That's the truth. That's the fact. You don't fucking want it bad enough. If you wanted it bad enough, you would do whatever it fucking took to get it. If you're fucking 300 pounds and you hate being 300 pounds, and you're so fucking miserable and you're so ready to make that fucking change and you're about to fucking either die or fucking change, you're going to do whatever the fuck it takes. If the doctor comes out and says, hey, you're overweight, you got fucking 2 weeks to live because your fucking valves are getting blocked. You better believe me, you're going to fucking make that change to drop the weight, to live, man. That's what it fucking takes for all these goals. All these things. This is why so many people make New Year's resolutions and they last a week, 2 weeks, and then they fall short, they fail, they quit. Fuck that. This is the fucking year to move. This is the year to make shit happen. Get off your fucking ass and give 100%. Live to your full potential. I've fallen short myself on this, guys. I've given 100% to a lot of areas in my life. And I've been fortunate enough to still grow every year, still acquire more wealth. To a lot of people on paper, they see me as successful. I do not see myself as successful. For me, I'm just starting. And for me, I know that I've left shit on the table. I know that I've not given every area of my life, every dream that I want in this past year, in these past couple years. I know I haven't given it everything that I got. And that shit changes now. That shit changed this year. Every fucking day this year, I'm giving it 100%. I'm doing everything that I need to do to move myself forward. There will not be one wasted day this year, not one. That doesn't mean I won't fucking vacation. That doesn't mean I won't throw the football with my son. That doesn't mean I won't have family time. But that means that every fucking day I'm going to do something that's going to push me forward. And most of the time, it's shit that I don't want to fucking do. 99% of the time, it's shit that I don't want to fucking do. But that's the shit that you got to do to move forward. If I don't want to do it, that's what I need to do. Almost always. And the funny thing is when I'm not doing that shit, man, when I know that I should be doing more, when I know that this needs to get done, but I'm not doing it, when I'm scared to look into this because I have anxiety over it, or what if it's bad, or what if it ends up worse than I want it to be, or all these fucking fears that go through in our minds, right? But you have that little voice inside you that you know when you're not giving it your all. You know when you're off track. You feel out of balance. I do. When I know that there's shit I need to do and I'm not doing it, I feel out of balance. I feel uncentered. I can feel it within myself that I'm not living to my full potential. And that fucking gives me anxiety. That breeds depression. That's not the fucking life I want to live. That's not happiness to me. Happiness to me is, listen, I might not want to do these fucking tasks that I need to do today to push myself forward. I might have fear over it. I might be scared to do it. This fucking podcast right here, we're on our fucking, what, 5th take, Josh? I don't give a fuck. It's on my list today to shoot a fucking podcast. And just how I'm staying on my shit every fucking day in 2022, I will put it down right here and speak it into existence and guarantee you guys one podcast a week, minimum, all of 2022. Every fucking week. Unless I'm in the motherfucking hospital dying, there will be a podcast shot once a week moving forward. No, I don't give a fuck, even on vacation, dude. Yeah, Josh said a war vacation. I don't care if I'm on vacation. If I gotta shoot 2 fucking before I leave for vacation so the one comes out that week, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm on my shit. Okay? When I'm not doing what I need to do, when I know that I'm leaving shit on the table, when I know that I'm not giving it my all, I live in anxiety. I live in depression. I don't want to fucking live in anxiety. I don't want to fucking live in depression. When I do these things, no matter how scary they are, no matter how much I don't want to do them, even if you're 300 pounds and you have a fear of going to the gym because you don't want to be looked at or made fun of or whatever, fucking do it. Just do it. Get there and do it. Make yourself do it. Have the discipline to do it. And I guarantee you, when you get done with these tasks every single day that scare you, that you don't want to do, that you have fear over, that you have anxiety over, you'll feel fucking better. You'll feel relief. And when you go to bed every night, you'll feel accomplished. You'll feel like you're moving forward. You'll feel fucking good. When I know that I'm on my shit and I'm doing everything that I need to fucking do to move forward, to get my goals, to be the person that I want to be, I'm happy. That's the whole part of being comfortable, becoming comfortable, being uncomfortable. So when I'm doing those tasks throughout the day that I necessarily don't want to do or I have fear over or whatever the fucking fact may be, that's my uncomfortable part. But then I get that shit done and then I'm rewarded because I feel good. I feel accomplished. I know that I'm pushing myself forward. I know that I'm growing. I know that I'm living to my full potential. I know that I didn't leave any motherfucking thing on the table, and then I feel good. I feel happy. And in that, I'm growing to be the man I want to be. Because when we say like, I want all these things, I want to lose 100 pounds, or I want to get physically fit, or I want a six-pack in 2022, or I want to make $1 million, or I want a Lambo, or whatever the fuck we say, right? I want to be a better father. I want to spend more time with my son. What we're saying that we want is not just these things. What we're saying that we want is we want to become a different person that has these things, a different person that deserves these things, a different person that lives the lifestyle to be able to get these things. And that's the key right there. That's why this is not a fucking New Year's resolution. I fucking hate it when people do these New Year's resolutions because they don't work, they don't last, they don't stick. This is a fucking lifestyle change. Period. See what you want. What do you want for your future? What do you want your future to look like? What are the things you want? And then become the person that gets those fucking things. And a very easy way to do that, right, is by looking at other people. So if I say I want to be a fucking coach, I want to be a top coach in the world, a top life coach, right? And I want to make $100 million, hundreds of millions of dollars. I can look at somebody fucking doing that because there is somebody fucking doing that. I can look at Ed Milet. I can look at Andy Frisella. I can look at Tony Robbins. I can even fucking get coached by those guys. And then I can follow their fucking path and get there. I want to be physically fit. I want to lose 100 pounds. I can hire a fucking fitness trainer or professional that can help me get there. It's time to take action, guys. It's time to get off your fucking ass. It's time to stop making excuses. We are not fucking victims. I'm sick and tired of people using COVID as an excuse. I'm sick and tired of people using the fucking economy as an excuse. Oh, I was going to start the gym this year, but, Omicron's going around, so better stay inside. Fuck that shit. That's not an excuse. And if you really are that scared and you want to stay home because of COVID, that's fine. Do your workouts at home. It's not an excuse. We're not victims. We are in control of our reality. We are in control of our lives. We shape how our lives are going to be. God gave us free will, man. I believe in God. God gave me free will. And I believe that God wants me to have the things that I want to have. That purpose is inside me from a higher power. That drive, that passion, that's inside me from a higher power. That's inside me from my God. And when I'm chasing these things, when I'm living to my full potential, when I'm living my purpose, that's what he fucking wants. We're obligated to take what we're given and multiply it. That's the whole fucking point. You're not supposed to take what you're given and just be happy with it. You're not supposed to take what you're given and just fucking lay on the couch all day. My little bills are paid and I have food in the pantry, so it's okay. No. We're supposed to take what we're given and multiply it. We're supposed to be all that we can be. We're supposed to live to our full fucking potential. We're supposed to push. We're supposed to be uncomfortable at times. That's where growth happens. You cannot grow without being uncomfortable. There's a study where, actually Josh showed me this, but there's a study where they grew a bunch of trees in a controlled environment with no wind, right? That's what it was, right? No wind?
A biodome.
Biodome, yeah, with no wind. And these trees grew big, right? I mean, they got super fucking tall. They got really big, really tall. But as soon as they got rid of the biodome, right?
Basically what happened is they got so tall that they fell over.
That's right. So they got so fucking tall that they fell over. They didn't have any stress. They didn't have any restriction. They didn't have any fucking hardship. They didn't have anything challenging them. And so what happened is, since they were in that biodome and there was no wind pushing on them, no elements, nothing challenging them, nothing pushing them to make them stronger, the roots didn't grow strong enough. So the trees grew tall with really shallow roots and just fell over. What happens in the real world is a tree fucking grows and a tree gets pushed by the wind, by outside forces, by outside nature. And when that happens, the roots grow deeper and the tree becomes stronger. That's what happens to us. When we get pushed, when we get challenged, when we're uncomfortable, that's when we grow. That's when we're made the people that we are today. That's when we become better. So I just challenge you to this. If you're happy and complacent in your life and where you are now, fine. This podcast probably isn't the one for you. But if you're one of those people that want more, if you want to grow, if you want to be happier, if you want to change something in your life, I challenge you to fucking work for it every fucking day. There's no days off. I don't care if it's a fucking weekend. I don't care if it's fucking Sunday. Do something that's going to push you towards that goal every day. You can still live. You can still hang out with your kids. You can still hang out with your family. That's something to push you towards that goal that day. Might take you an hour. That's okay. Doesn't fucking matter. But every fucking day, do something that's going to push you towards that goal. Do something that's going to change you into the person that you need to be to live that lifestyle. No more fucking excuses. No more victim mentality. No more procrastination. Now. Do it now. That's what I'm doing. And this year is my fucking year. And it can be yours too. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been the Dads Who Live podcast. Again, please give us a like, share, 5-star review. You got any value out of this? I changed your perspective, motivated you, anything, man. Please tell a friend. That's how we grow this thing organically. I don't want to run ads. You tell one friend, they tell a friend. You give it a share. We really appreciate it, guys. Again, we are on IG as Dads Who Lift Apparel. We also have, I forgot to say this, but we also have a bunch of apparel as well for Dads Who Lift. We have hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, a bunch of dope shit. We have a new line dropping here in a couple weeks that I'm revamping for Dads Who Lift to relaunch. But that's on www.dadswholiftofficial.com. We're on IG as Dads Who Lift Apparel. Facebook is Dads Who Lift Podcast. And then we have a Facebook group of 52,000, almost 53,000 like-minded dads trying to be their best selves and stay fit at the same time. That is a group on Facebook called Dads Who Lift Official. Thanks, guys. Make 2022 your fucking year.
They told me that like when I get cocky, ain't it funny how they think they can stop me? Try to be me, but I'm so sorry you not me. Try to be me.